Hola, mamacitas, and the rest of you guys. I wanted to check in with you guys since it's almost been about 6 months since the new year, and a lot of people's New Year's resolutions, I'm sure, are long forgotten. But I made a point to make a list of mine, and I'm trying to do my best to stick with them. So I just wanted to go over them with you. I'm going to try to do this every year because, a lot of people don't believe in Year's resolutions, but I think it's great, and I think that if you want to start some New Year's resolutions in May, then go ahead, have it be your May resolutions. I don't think you should wait until the new year to make good choices, but I think that after the holidays and all that, like I've said before in other videos, that it's a good time, to make changes. And it can be lasting, but again, you have to do this. You have to keep focusing on it. You have to return to it, revisit it. You can change it if you need to, and that's fine. But, if it's a good resolution, then you should stick to it. So, number one was staying clean and sober, and I have failed at this. I have been actually drinking quite a bit lately, not at once. I'll usually have maybe 3 at a time, which is a lot less than what I used to do way back before last year. And I have gotten drunk a few times, a handful of times this year. So I'm not really doing very well with that. However, I feel like, this whole talking to my ex again thing, which I guess I didn't post that video. I should probably do a video about that. And this kind of goes into what is it? Yeah, to number three. If we skip down to number three, my third resolution was to focus on myself, to not focus on boys, and I wrote it as focus on myself, my family, my goals, and spirit, exclusively. I made a point not to write it out as stay away from boys this year, because then my focus would be on boys. And started off, just like with the clean and sober part, started off really, really well. Okay, wait. My mom kind of encouraged me to get drunk with her right at the beginning of the new year. So after about 2 weeks into the new year, for 10 weeks or so, I don't know, right? I didn't have any alcohol I felt great. And then I started seeing my ex again and got back into drinking. It was really, really clear cut as to when it started happening, but I let it happen, and so I got off track. I will just admit that right now. However, that doesn't mean that I'm going to give up. I am going to give it up again. And even if I continue to drink a tiny little bit, I'm not that worried about it, because again, it's not causing me any problems. I'm not overdoing it anymore. Even I get drunk off 2 or 3 beers now. So, I think I'm moving in the right direction. So overall, sort of happy. I could do better, and I will continue to try to do better. So number two is routinely raw. Going back up to number two. Number two is routinely raw, and that I definitely got away from for a while as well. And then also coincided with some weight gain that I had. So I thought that was very interesting. Now I'm getting back into it as well. So, up and down, life, c'est la vie, such is life. So again, kind of doing this video as a recommitment to these resolutions. My resolution number 4 was to turn my tax return, put it into my home. I wanted to get a blood test. I wanted to get my dog to the vet, which I did. I did not get the blood test. Number 5, be more minimalistic. This is something that's been slow and steady. I could do better. I'm still focused on it, getting there. Resolution number 6 was to build up. If you guys remember, I built up from 35 to 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, to up to 65 miles. Every week I added 5 miles to my bike riding that I was doing, my stationary bike riding. And so that was about the end of February where I hit 65 miles. And I think for maybe another month or so, or just a few weeks, I don't know, I continued to do 65 miles. And then again, this was right when everything changed. It's really funny to go back and look how everything changed all at once. Right when I started seeing my ex, the clean and sober thing, the routinely raw, everything just kind of went out. And then also I got sick right about that time. Warning sign. Pay attention to the signs, guys. Seriously, I'm going to do a video on that too, because that's a huge lesson that I've learned. But anyway, back to the topic at hand here. I got sick, and after that I stopped doing the 65 miles. I kind of thought maybe that was a sign that that was a little bit too much, and so I dropped it down around Easter, and after being sick I didn't really do a lot, and then I got back up on the bike and started to do about 90 minutes a day. And it kind of, it was kind of up and down at first. I would do maybe 3 or 4 days a week. And now most days a week, at least Monday through Friday, I'm doing about 90 minutes on the bike every single day. So the last one I had was resolution number 7 was doing a back walkover and splits. So I actually did get my splits, and then I kind of stopped stretching. So that was really dumb. But so I need to get them again because I already lost them, which is hilarious, I think. Just shows consistency is key. And I'm actually getting way better at my bridge, at my back bends. So I will continue, and I feel like way stronger with it. So I will continue to work on that probably for the rest of the year and see how it goes. So let me know how you guys are doing on your resolutions. If you made any, if you don't, if you hate them, whatever, let me know why. And yeah, I guess that's it. I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.